Nayanga and Joyce Mbewe. I'm raised 20 years. In the place at girls, I'm grade 11, M3.
Chipata District is the provincial capital of the eastern province of Zambia. Located 600 kilometers from Lusaka and 110 kilometers from Lilongwe, the capital city of Malawi. The district has a firm foundation of being a trade center and primary transport hub for trade between Zambia and Malawi, with a population size of 327,059.
Chipata is a border city that borders with the Republic of Malawi, and its main activities, economic activities and drivers include agriculture. We have a lot of young people and women that are involved in the agricultural value chain, starting from actual practical planting of various agricultural crops such as soybeans and maize, and this keeps the young people economically supported.
Chipata District, home of the Nchwala ceremony, known for its rich culture and a key contributor to the national food basket, is also crippling with high rates of HIV cases, teen pregnancies and child marriages.
So with the international trade that is very high in the city, we've seen that the HIV prevalence for the young people does not drop. It keeps on getting a little bit high, and this is a source of worry for us in leadership.
Philemon Kalanga is the district AIDS coordinating advisor.
To be small numbers, but these are HIV cases being recorded among the adolescents, and so it's a worrying situation, because as a country we are saying we want to end AIDS as a public health threat by 2030, and this is 2023, which is almost coming to an end. So these are indicators that should help us understand how far are we in terms of this fight or achieving this vision of a Zambia free from HIV.
Using its methodology, the Adaptive Leadership Zambia organization has been active in the district, partnering with different stakeholders to address the HIV and AIDS crisis among adolescents and young people.
Adaptive Leadership Zambia, yes, we work very well with them. They really help us in helping the adolescents that we keep in school. Yeah, though with them they even go an extra mile to the adolescents that are out of school.
The high rates of teenage pregnancy in the district are a major concern to the Ministry of Education.
Teen pregnancy, it is still a challenge with us as Ministry of Education, looking at the time in which we are living. Children are exposed to a lot of things. And this has really affected us negatively, because most of the girls have fallen victim of teen pregnancy. Yeah, at times even early marriages. Yes, instead of being in school, they have been pushed into early marriages. Yeah, so it is affecting education, because the government's wish is to have each and every citizen, be it a boy and a girl, be educated.
Adopted in the National Adolescent Health Strategic Plan by the Ministry of Health, the adaptive leadership methodology was introduced as an intervention to supplement existing medical and social initiatives around adolescents and young people's development.
So Adaptive Leadership Zambia is a practical framework that empowers the community to engage in complex problems so that they may endure or they may go through the process of change. So just as the definition that entails the complex challenges, so meaning that these challenges are not easily detectable, cannot be easily detected. So that's why AL or adaptive leadership comes in with these approaches or methodologies to mobilize the community to come to a round table discussion so that the ideas can be shared on how to help the community so that they can solve these complex challenges. We are not working in silos. We are working with already existing structures in the community and also the stakeholders such as the Ministry of Education, DEB's office, the DACA, the Ministry of Health, Office of District Adolescent Focal Point Person and the community chairperson, the church, the gatekeeper, the community chairpersons, and all those stakeholders. So we are not working in silos. So the approaches of adaptive leadership enables that all stakeholders come together to find a solution to these complex challenges which we are facing in the community.
Stakeholder engagement has been a key priority in order to make progress on the challenges faced by the community.
I'm Namalambo Chloe Hantuva, the District Adolescent Focal Point Person for Chipata District. So we have different interventions, the MOH interventions, and we have partners supporting us to try and reduce numbers in these issues. For example, we'll talk about the child marriages. We have our partners coming in to with different activities, programs to make sure that girl children are going back to school. The young boys are indulged in some games, some programs that will help them, you know, go back to school. So ALZ, Adaptive Leadership Zambia, has been in Chipata District from 2021. And I personally, I have worked with them since 2021 in especially the reduction of HIV infections amongst adolescents in Chipata District. So we've worked with ALZ in the prevention, spreading information on the prevention of HIV infections, and as well as treatments in HIV infection.
Zambia Chipata District with intervention team members, they have managed to mobilize the community. An example is a girl called Joyce Mbewe, who through the approaches, through the intervention, she was discovered, she was invited to some meeting, and where we've seen her behavioral change.
Joyce Mbewe shares how life was before she came in contact with the ALZ team.
Sinalengeza tineke skulu, ma group influence, izoenda istenzo kumvwa. There's enda out of district sometimes. Na muna whereby tangu kuma na chabeta pangana my friends kwe kuja design stuff ndivyosa inileka. I was exchanging my body with my
Zina langa ndine Frida Shamvu. Nina bana batatu. First born ni Joyce Mbewe. Uyu Joyce analeka school mu grade 11. Ndipo kuleka kwake anamba kusamvera. Ninaye sakwe ni kukamba after amba kusamvera kumusakira awe naona utisa na sinthe. After Antiana anabwera paneba paso hapa. After na situation vakuchita Joy anambo nkana naye pansi. Kumpunzi sako naona kuti Joy ambofendera na panyumba. Ambofendera time nabwera naona kuti Joy awereratu pang'anda. After awereratu romba ambokhala pang'anda wambo chita utu na utu time werera ku school sinifuna shakaliambo na kusinta buni sinifuna kusuka first basi wawera waenda futi Antiana na wauza Antiana mwana wanu wambaso tukia so nokamba tia neka nikale na ipansi zone nokala na ipansi after nokala na ipansi na utia wachinyi.
Hannah Shumba, community mobilizer for the ALZ team, identified Joyce during one of the community engagements.
Leadership ane nayamba kuna community yatandiza maningi pana adachita train se ma community mobilizer tatanzika maningi tinapanga group ya adolescents timakumana every Saturday 14 hours koze benangu wakashana ezemu chite mwamene munchito yoenda so after tikumana nao tipunisana nao kwankhala change kuno ku Chipata.
Also again, we also have got an adolescent girl by the name Miriam Skahwala here in Munga compound, who also dropped out of school as a result of teenage pregnancy and early marriage. So because of the intervention and her mother is part of the intervention team, they made all the efforts to see to it that she comes back from the early marriage. She was retrieved, and efforts were made to go to the courts to seek a restraint so that the boy who married her should stop coming to trouble her. So we can report now at Chipata that we have Miriam back to school. She's starting her school back again in grade 7 in 2024.
Izinanga ne Miriam Skahwala, nina 18 years nkhala Munga. Ninaamba school grade 8 after na pasa grade 7. Nakumana nzanga ku school. Tinama behavior oyipa kumwamo wa ku school, tienda ku school tili dizi. After that, tinamukhala tuamuna ku school, titawa ku school, namukhala my boyfriend mu room, nankhala na mimba ndishini mu grade 9.
Inezinanga ndine Maureen Zulu. I'm the one of the change agent for Adaptive Leadership Zambia. Nili na mwana wamene zonkhala na eve mu community, mwana wanga first born. Pamene tinankhala na eve enzanabwera wanivuta mwana, but still sinenzotaya mtima, nenzophunzisa mu Adaptive Leadership Zambia mu community, kuphunzisa programu ya early marriages, early pregnancies na HIV new infection. So pamene napitiriza kuphunzisa abana mu community, mwana wanga na eve anabwera waona kuti ma parents banga baphunzisa banzanga kuchinja. So ndiye mwamene anabwera wachinjira mwana, anathawa ku chikwati noenda ku court yeka isisitiziba. So after waenda kuja anadabwa chabe wabwera kwa bwana paper ati ndifuna kubwerera ku school, uja mamuna sinimufuna. Kuchoka hapo ndinankhala na bana bambiri bamene benze mu vikwati bakali bachichepere bali 6. Abo bana banabwera no chita decide kutawe i program yamene mutiphunzisa ni yabwino. So abana banachoka ku vikwati bali na mabana banzao bafuna kubwerera ku school. Benangu bali na mamimba bana bachepere ba 14 years 15 years muno mu community mwathu. Koma akamba ka information ya Adaptive Leadership Zambia, bana bata decide kubwerera ku maskulu.
Harmful cultural practices are another contributing factor to the increasing HIV infections among adolescents. Addressing the curriculum of traditional marriage counselors to include issues of safe sex is an example of adaptive leadership interventions. Ruth Banda, a traditional marriage counselor, also known as Alangizi, shares her story.
So pamene ninkhala muno mwa Munga, ine mlangizi wa bana. Pinili mlangizi wa bana. Kudala pamene tinali kuchita, tinali kuphunzisa bana nzeru zoyipa. Tinali kubatenga bana baja na kuyamba kubavinika visungu na maziva beka. So baja bamuna poja baja bana kuti bavina na maziva beka. Bazamba kubakumbwira. Bakabakumbwira mazulo bazaonana nawo. Baja bana bazatenga mimba. Bazamba nkhala na mabana. So tinali kubatenga baja bana noenda nawo kumanzi. Tikaenda nawo kuja kumanzi kudamu. Noyamba kubasambika baja bana. Pali umozi azankhala na matenda bakatengere. Azambo pasa banzake baja banzake batengako baja matenda. Tichite bwanji bana matenda bapaka. Kuja madokta bamba kukamba bwanji matenda wachitengere bapaka. So kasi nzamine zijanzeru tinali kutenga bana kuyenda nawo kumanzi. Tinaileka ija. Tinamba kutala bana baja kuti bazipya tupi na kuyamba kuwatenda ndembo. Zija ndembo tikabatema baja bana kapena bali babiri. Uja winangu kansi pali winangu ana matenda ana kadoi azapasa ko banzake. So yonse ija tinaileka. Ninga bana abapamene batenga mamimba tizaita nawo bwanji. Ipamene baza ananita nako kuti kuli kabungwe kuno. Ipamene tinabwera kuno kuona kamene kabungwe yaka na kuyamba kuniuza. aba bana manje kulibe kuti tizitenga bana tiziwauja myambo titutuja bana myambo poenda kuvikwati ndicitamwona tini mkuleni chifukwa uja mng'ono azamba kuja kunyamata tunyamata azamba kuwapasa mamimba so monga iyo yakudala tinaileka manje tifuna grupu yameneyi imuli nayo kuti tithandizane namwe na bana lomba bachinja vereka vila vakale onse bana lomba funa kuskulu so mu January bana onse bazaenda kuskulu.
As a blossoming city, we want to hear more news on investment, young people bringing about innovations, young people making headlines in the creative industry and their talent going up. This is what we need.
So I want to urge other partners out there to also come on board to ensure that these bad vices, especially the new HIV infections, are reduced amongst adolescents by coming up with new interventions and other programs that would help the young people know how to protect themselves from HIV.
I wish to maybe ask or lobby from Adaptive Leadership Zambia, maybe if they can help us come in to help these vulnerable girls so that they are given chance to come back to school.
My fellow adolescents, I could like to say that focus on your education because if you've been to visila, ngasempunzi tell your parents kuti mende ku school. Ine pale mzani funa kubwelera niende ku school nkuzira ntoni. School ni yabwino, school sisila. Olwetha ndiwe mkulu anthu amaenda ku school. So ine mwanzine wonzine amake mwana nifuna enda ku school nkuzira ntoni.
So far so good. Unganza kuenda ku school just because of leadership of Zambia. Pamene ndipasako information yakuti kukwatiwa chikwati kukali mwana mng'ono nchintu choyipa.
And this is the reason why we keep on calling for young people to abstain. We call for young people to take hold of their leadership, to take responsibility of their family and their decision and their personal lives that they would like to see.
Adaptive Leadership Zambia continues to focus on communities, working together to take leadership and mobilize change through the interventions in the community.
So many thanks to Adaptive Leadership Zambia. I wish them to continue to really bring stakeholders together and galvanize, harness the voice, a strong voice of change.
Please, let's stop this. This is too much. We can't go on pretending day by day that things are right in our nation.